Hi everybody. I want to welcome you to my friend, and my dog. He's going to be obnoxious because he wants me to throw his ball. This creature has been around for many, many years. In fact, one time I found him in the garbage, much to my dismay, and I pulled him back out because he is our protector of yard. He has been protecting our yard from all sorts of things for years. I think originally my parents got him to scare skunks out of the yard. I don't know if it helped, but somehow we have a kinship, especially now that we're coming into autumn and Halloween, which is one of my favorite holidays. And so he's going to join us today along with our yard, and you can see his storms coming in. And my dog's being super obnoxious because he wants me to play with him. I thought today I'd just take a minute to, technical difficulties, my hand to be exact, to read a poem to you out of my book. And I had a suggestion from McKay that if you all would like to send me your poetry, which you can do in Facebook Messenger or at Cherice Cameron Poet at gmail.com, ChericeCameronPoet at gmail.com, then I will read those in our backyard talks. So I'm super happy that you're here, and I thought I would read a poem to you. I haven't had a particular request, so I'm kind of going to just flip the pages until I get to one. And I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the poem that I choose. I think that I'll read the poem called Thunderhead, since it looks like we're going to have a storm here. And I wrote this poem after traveling with some of my sisters and my family up to dig for geodes here in Idaho. And the skies were gorgeous. And we'd look one way and see a thunderhead, and another way and it'd be gorgeous blue sky with cumulus clouds. And this is the poem that came to me sometime after that experience. This is called Thunderhead, and it is a tercet. One more poem for the road where hawks play, as pavement turns into loose gravel. Skies tempt rain, while words soar on raptor wings. That was a special moment that I had with my sisters. We were traveling. We don't get to be together very often anymore. There are 6 of us. And to be able to have just a couple of them in my car with me as we're driving along the gravel roads in rural Idaho was a really wonderful experience, and always is anytime I get together with my sisters. You'll see my sisters kind of scattered throughout the book here and there just a little bit. They'll probably know about it a little more than you do because it's more experiences than names. There's one poem in particular that's close to my heart. Was super excited when my mom told me she was having my sister. At the time, of course, you didn't know if it was going to be a girl or a boy. But when I found out that I had a little sister, I was pretty excited. I was 4 years old. And my grandfather, Cameron, took me to the hospital in Pocatello, Idaho. And in that hospital, they had a special window that was in the wall. It was like a department store display. And in that department store display was my sister. But when we first got to the hospital, she hadn't been put out for everybody to see yet. And my grandfather, Cameron, took me into the little luncheon area of the gift shop, and we had grilled cheese sandwiches, which to this day remain one of my favorite things because of that experience. And he bought me a little pink bunny with a little baby face that to this day still have in my home. That bunny is now almost 51 years old. So I'd like to read one more poem to you before I say goodbye for the day, and it's called First Visit, and it's about my little sister Kristen. Granddad brought me lunch in the hospital cafe and a pink-eared bunny with a baby face as I waited to meet you. People paused to peek and coo. Swaddled in a window box, you rivaled the best department store display. A strange first introduction. I lifted up, you on display in a hospital wall. My eyes kissed your pinkness and memorized your newness. No window box could stop that love. My sisters are my best friends. I'm so thankful for them. I'm excited to be able to say that my sisters have now all ordered and pre-ordered my book. I can't wait to write inscriptions in each one. I hope that you will join me and that we can kind of experience this together by having you send some of your poetry to me. I would love to read it. It would be a really wonderful experience to be able to share poetry of others during this backyard chat. Thanks for being here. Have a really wonderful day. 27 days till book release, everybody. Bye.